wie no ma obibi a wanom esanse kwan a enkrofo a wogika efi nkrofo nsem strategy a wafa se ni se wobemu ade anom na wani ese kum na wayese de wabo no a wode wakwa ya sabia na fe wafa oka no e de akọ na amane kire se akromfo yi wofa kwani ese nyina so awia nkrofo awia wo meye pu amantamu ena se wo nkuru wa ya mabuso ama yache wom na posi pani a wono no kasa edima posi fo wo meye pu amantamu DSP Ebenezer Tete eni ama ne bofo atwetwe nkomo ede afa asem mo de ato adwa kyese na otwe awie ya asem no biesi e wo meye pu amantamu no kyese okromfo no wo fa taxi driver no ena ase nkomo mu ano woto biribi no yema no enso ema ne bi no ye na se na no de ade agum enu nti ode ade agum mu no akrache na fei nani so tan no a ase wo collapse wo hu ne wonye no ena ni ase odomfo wafa no de no hospital na nam se woni no nam na sabre no nani kum na fei wo hu ne wonye nti no woni ba bia ne kakida woni ba bia ne bribia da ya che sa se waboado aba ya sabia a doctor for ehwe wo no na ase wo ba ofa de oka no mu a na wotuka no kom ema wei sa na okromfo no wo ye monya kwanya kura tuka no koya na checkpoint baby ena posi for ensaka amanebo ye nam so ema wo so ni mu asesi amene wo kasai wachire no wonam so ma posi for ye wo meye po emantamu ebo amane e de kire wo manfo ya e wo po emantam no tichium se akromfo no aba no kwan ya ofa so a oba no no oba ase jama sofo kama nkomo kama na wa hweye no ma biscuit na dibi ana wo ma biribi na numbi ubehu ane sasa oyemu sanfro wo ana se woni kum ana biribi eto no wode okwa ya sabia oda yade ampaso no sabre no na aka no wode beko ani betiye no na de besi anya si de obeba no wanya aba sentinsem wa DSP Ebenezer Tete a wo kasa de ma omeye posifo ye wo omeye po emantam de tuye ne mo no bi.
The Eastern Regional Police Command have arrested the suspects, one Evans Info, 31 years, who snatched a taxi cab from a driver in Koforidua and attempted to cross the main Koforidua-Accra checkpoint that's at the Tinkum barrier. But based on intelligence, it was intercepted. These suspects snatched a taxi cab from its victim, that is the driver, in Koforidua at about 17:30. The taxi cab with registration number GG 2729/21 was snatched from the taxi driver after the suspects had taken the passenger to the St. Joseph Government Hospital. A security man who saw the said suspects having brought the driver to the said hospital on the said day, saw the suspects driving a car out of the facility without the victim. The victim, who was at the ward, was later brought to the police station at Efidiasi by the security officer with bruises on his body, having been allegedly subjected to beating and given a malt that is suspected to have been laced. The police was unable to get meaningful information from the driver as a result of his condition. Based on the few information that was received, intelligence was passed to the various checkpoints in the Koforidua municipality, and on the said day, the driver pulled up at the checkpoints, attempting to cross to Accra with the said taxi cab, and it was quickly intercepted. As we speak, it's in the custody of the police in the Eastern Region, assisting police in investigations.
Adishmaima ensem eti ye DSP Ebenezer Tete wono no kasa de ma aposifo ewo apoye mantemu na ye ko ensem fofromo o mampeni na nadoda nkwakufu do ewo tifin apoye tifin mantam no mu a wo bo empempe na amane chese ni nkasa emu no wa hyase ama MC ni DC list no ebi pie fi na no banka krankakra na Ghana fo atwen ache ena nkrofo bi sasa da men na list no beba da ben na eba no mampeni ekufu do na nu eno odi on Western North mensi no emu ana se mantam no emu na wodu se wi akontomra no ena wa hyase di edin no bi epue mako eche nkrofo a wono mo beye mpenifo a wo be aban crash mpenifo na honorable Tete a wo ye emra ehebedwani ewo abato mpesua no so wo akontomra abato mpesua no so ene yamane bofo atwetwe nkomo ama wacheche ni semu chese wonyaya anka DC no wo hono mo no omampani nkoso ema no entena hono mo na wonto ne nyuma pa ya wo yeso na wochire mu kire se edi no asache na edi ohawo na eba na wosire omampani akufuado se ebe ya anka aban crash pani wo sisi ya no wo we se obema no akoso atena wo sa
if you are not, I would say the MP no panel na Benjamin. MP no so actually maybe I no so. That is my first appointment. What is it, Mr. Macha? I'm out for some Macha first appointment. I don't know.
Adeshimai mo mampani akufuado ena yete ne nka no wo se aban crash pani no a wo ho no mo no wono na wo tena ho isanse sese yayi no MP no wo ho no mo aka ne denden se wono na wo ma no nko eno nti wono so watie mrahye bejeni no se wo bema aban crash pani no atoa so adi ne djuma ewo eho no mom na yekọ ensemfoforo emum aban so afo a wono ena ohwe nkrato ene nkutahudie ene digitization wo omayi emu esla owusu ekufu wo se Ghana ye obia ebe register ne semfoforo said ya fie twemu aban ede to dwa no na enya de se nkrofo bekwa akosan lie na wo register said ye ensem no eba bontin no emum wo se wo ye nhihye se beye na wo bia betumi register ni phone ne chip no e wo no ankasa ni phone so wo bra ehun ko hia se wo bekọ na wakosan lie e wo kwambia so mami esle so ekufudi ato adwa kyese sei enam se boba mani aba na nkrofo na mobile money so e bokro no na nkrofo wia nkrofo nti no e wo se mpanifo ye nhihye se beye na wo bia de ne passport na ne Ghana card betumi a register ono ankasa ne sem no enu nti se koba se wobi edisika komu obi kra na amfa kwan papa so na ekoye a woni ku sika na kodi ni phone so no ye betumi ehu baby owo poten na baby onambia no empenifo atumi ehu na enkonkofa so obi betumi afa obi sika dwane anasem obi ntumi nkofre obi wunia wo landing ni o mechia yesi fasika se kwa afa be wiase na bukata ya chinchi munsa ya ji usika na ye de ko wo se sa ne mani nyina no sa registration yi ba so a ebebo na enura ensem trofo nhye de ko so wo meyan so ye a ehwe amanebo ensem so na mami esle usu ekufu okọ hono ene okọ kirikire mu ma ensem trofo so bisa no se registration no ba so da ben na ba so na kwan ben so na ye fa ye register ene mfa so pa potin ye assassin registration no ebetumi ede abrayen ene nam so ma wode ensem itodwa.
I'm happy to announce that the ministry and all stakeholders in the sector will launch the national SIM card registration exercise across the country next month in October. Only the national ID card, the Ghana card, issued to an individual shall be used for registration of SIM cards of citizens, foreign residents in Ghana, and foreigners staying in Ghana for more than 90 days. In the case of foreigners staying in Ghana for less than 90 days, a valid passport or other travel document will be required. This isn't the first attempt to register SIMs, but all previous efforts failed because of the lack of a verifiable, secure identification document. The above situation also led to the influx of pre-registered SIM cards in the system due to our inability to track and trace people who commit crimes with their SIM cards. The prevalence of fake IDs and the non-existent system of verifying the IDs also led to unscrupulous individuals procuring hundreds of SIM cards for SIM boxing, leading to the loss of revenue to the state and the network operators. When undertaken correctly, as we intend to do, it will reduce or eliminate fraudulent or criminal activities and help them develop products and services to suit the various groupings. It will minimize mobile money fraud, identity fraud, and support financial inclusion across the vulnerable sectors. I'm sure there are countless examples, and all of us are victims of social media platforms and impersonation taking place of high-ranking personalities in the country.
additional wode ebeshemu na wode aboa amani sie no atimi awiemu de na dwumadie no ase no na Dr. Paul Opoku Mensa ya wono na we penia wode secretariat na no ede to adwa chese aban amasase se Christopher wo manmu nyina mu nkambom na wonsi asori dan ya ede animunyam bebre omanmu yi enyina enu nti akoba ne se yie ya sa fundraising exercise no wada na die na wopese wosisa asori dan no ede ma nyame na Christopher nyina entai eche na ochemu kwan a wobefa so na wobi pese oboa na wotumi edi ntoboa mu osisa asori dan no a wobetumi edi ne ho ahyemu bi ensemu a osofopani no wode to dwa no bi eni.
But today for me really marks the moment when the church really collectively took ownership of the National Cathedral. So really, as far as I'm concerned, from the Secretariat, today marks the day when the National Cathedral actually began. I'm here to quickly give an update on the National Cathedral. So in other words, the entry point for my update is that work has already begun. Sometimes when you listen to the media, it's almost seems like we're still contesting the idea of a national cathedral. We've moved beyond that. Work has already begun. The contractors are here, and they are working to schedule. But what I wanted to spend this time quickly on was what exactly are we getting? We're going to have an auditorium of 5,000, but expandable to 20,000 during national events. And I want to say that the auditorium is not meant to compete with what the churches are doing. This is really for the formal religious activities of state as well as the ecumenical activities that will be done there. So it's really in a facilitative, supportive role to what the churches are doing in the country. We also have chapels that can be rented out 250. We have prayer rooms, baptistry, a national crypt. The great cathedrals have always have these national crypts where the key leaders of society, the nation, are buried. So that is the national level church. How do we make the National Cathedral relevant to the church in our country and beyond?
Yo Christo ni kwa no peso oboa ema National Cathedral no ni sie ni tumi ba mu a anamo ya ewo so otu woni KASAPA kase ene kasaye.
National Cathedral no ekwan a ye fasco na yenye sika ebe sika cathedral no ehon ntuma ene pai ya me ehunu se cathedral no sabi enye eda bi esuwa eye dento every ani ayedaya ebetumi aye niam ahodo bebre awum niam ahodo no yobabi a yetia ye emrantowa ne mebawa ye babi a ebetumi de aye conferences ahodo babi ebetumi de abo edwa kese se eye ebia president bi
Adishmaima eni yeti Professor Dr. Opoku Onyina National Cathedral no Board of Trustee no wono ne penia wodano ansana yebemi yemusuo no yeko amenone kase bo emu na yeko gini maimu a amanebo ya abeto dwane se oban no mampani Alpha Conde nipa bi a woye asojafo kyese watu no ede na fi akonwa so ohwe video ya ebeda abonten ewo oman no TV so no a uhu oman no mampani Alpha Conde so ote akonwa bi mu a kyese wo hyehye tibia ensese wote koda so te akonwa so se oman no mampani wo bra oman na sojafo atwa asojafo bi atwa ne ho ahyia ama wodi to adwa kyese watu no afi akonwa so amanebo kyese enkrofo a wotan omampani no Alpha Conde etisi monten so ebose a wo kyese yetunum ede no afi akonwa so ya enye asem kuma nanso sisi ame no ayekase no oman no defense ministry anase bambo aso ye na babontin kyese eyeku ena nipa bi ye wadwen so obeye nanso enyade se ayeye a obetumi akasi so se Alpha Conde eda so eti akonwa so se oman no mampani na eguso ehwe di ebesi afie kyerɛ babia no eche yene etiefo beche adishmaima eno so na yebegina na ena no payin semo yebo ano se KASAPA kase no yede ni nyina esi so utie bi ewo Ago TV ewo North Ridge Sanso ena abusua ewo Kumase Ago FM ewo Nkoko ena fei Radio 360 90.1 enso ewo Takrade edi amaje so eni kweko pare Adesioko Francochi Adaruma enti ena ohwe live online mema mi muso na go kan sie mu nsem aba eno achi no Bruno Hene bafo wo a de Ghana kasa dwumadi beto so ene owo one-on-one interview exclusive interview a obepese obetie honorable Afenyo Markins koso na ma afidie no ena ahaya.
Senya wo bo boku kumase asante kotoko eben wakoma no saa nso na ekuo no enjina faabu ahyo so edi bowo wabusua eni wedwapade nyina ho ban faabu ahyo a Star Assurance nsahye no edi comprehensive and a third party cover ebo wa hye nyina ho ban enu akire no ye de home owners policy ebo wo dan ho ban efiri eja hyehye ho atorenchem eni ewisem ho eya kwantuo faabu ahyo etwa wo travel policy a ema wo kwamono ne eba asumdie jojojojo entibinia mo wani nje ben wo circle ne ya na nyanchechiremu na fa ho bedom djumedi ho ana frɛ 0507039891 kumasi asante kotoko kuma prema apembeba Star Assurance your solid partner.
Ensuo mankwa ensuo yemkwa Nom Awake purified drinking water. Abujun swa eye kroje. Ensu ne ma wa hodede tena ho abribia. Kai say Awake bottle ba ku bia wo beto no. Ye sika kakra de kon National Cardiothoracic Center. Awake purified drinking water. One for life.
For bulk purchase, contact 0262 351 251.
Nkratoi FD ahwehwemagia tumse eye.
KASAPA 102.5 FM. Ajibe Bia.
Nasia Kasia and Koma Kwaku Parada Sio Kwaso better de KASAPA Kasabona de Bray. Niadu Sunia Gudiam Samana and some reference none of your Bobo at the Abramo. Nana Saber Roma the Blasters or Ghana, so Mukasomu was South African and Penano, 9 Pepe Omni Bafana Deep Point, Kosika Kona Kasa in Samano Canano Pierre Bremo. Bridget of Warrior goalkeeper, a deputy captain, Mother Blasters or Ghana, also in some Dona Natuja, and who some near the Baba. Alaji MND Jaula, Lopo in Sambia Tuja, Nanin Smoker in a social situation of feeling a course, so do baby no, now Quaquayara Hossam, in Savano Canina near the Abraham. Reverend Oseko of your Soboko Tumfa Quawana Mania, Quaya, in Peniphobia de Kumasa Santo Faso, and Chayabaco Baco. Woman is about Ramona in Savana Bronacha, I had the Rose Lakes no Equasona, I Walker qualifies no Equasuna, a more de year pie my team to be, a Binusono, Echo ye at the mom, who seminano, yet Abraham. Many other kings let him and did media no charme. And I say, I say, and command 20 other maje. Alas, Quaquan Qua, and I'm like to find out you made a none of him, the Abraham. Sunday, I ever said 7 said 50 year room on it. And none of your TV, so I go TV. So, who tear radio so KASAPA 102.5 and one can bring quantum pound 7 and Adam go for the finish. What's the Cadita crying Puerto Radio 360 90.1 FM and also by Eben Piper no a Hantaman Rubber building on Radio 360 award. Frank Kuyan Kuzufroni and fan sound number and Jensen 7 and yes, I say, I feed the Black Stars of Ghana. So, Enyam Pene, none of Fiada, Yahuni, so I will keep sports to the bra. Ghana SS and Ethiopia for a Kabako, a moment to be anti. I brand to work as Mubarak, no say the only go of the game. Nene, Omijina Kono, our South Africa, Enyam Pa. No, 9 Pepe, Omni Bafana, and a bit of a boy anyway. The second game, Koso, or the World Cup qualifiers are. Enyampa 2022 epion award Qatar. Na team no efia defia da homate ene kopebu memena anopa no du South Africa. Ama tese na memena nyimre no mo yesi cup kakra koye training Soccer City nka na FNB Stadium. Bensoweto pa ho na tese anameka se Soweto kra ho ene ne game no ebekoso. Na kwasi ka kono ene coach Edmund Blasters we ebisa se ne game no kra no sen na osifa edihu game enyampa. And Ebetujano. Nantichema or the MI any.
This is a match that we've taken very, very serious. When we played Ethiopia, there were certain things we needed to do. We've learned from tomorrow, Monday, we will improve. In the area, we're looking forward to have a good match. We're looking forward to get 3 points. And that's what we're here.
I know any summer course he can see no game on Ethiopia boy and near me or no so my omen to me and yet and Manchester and Ghana for a support me now said nah I had Ghana be a different ball game, a different team altogether. Amanyama etumia koye Ediama the Black Stars are gonna know and a year says Cochito we are under pressure. Ana Niama to say but Ocean and Sunday now no game we koya na Niama said I'm koye unfair mom but Oshe Ethiopia game no coach we dey say no answer na ato e dey na office o say mo ya mo ntumi anye Ethiopia for no second for mbo ni e dey pa na call wrong.
Not necessarily. We were aware of the opponent, what they can do. In that match, what we expected was that they will possess the ball. We've seen them play Ivory Coast. In Ivory Coast, they took 70% of the game, but they lost. So they weren't a threat. Of course, Ghanaian style, we love to play. We also, but we allowed them. There were things we didn't do, especially in the second half. Tactically, we were not too disciplined.
102.5
we lost some control of the game, and it hurted us a little bit. But we will change if we have to change. We don't change because of what anybody will say. We're focused, and we know exactly what we have to do at every given time. Yeah.
Kosi kia kora na ati so do se omu kwa game no num ade a Ethiopia for no be na ma hwe om against La Côte d'Ivoire omu hwe se na mrante no Ethiopia for no se fa so e bo mo no nti omu de no num se ade ba ko no de de no ne hia no se Ghana bedi nkunim ene ne ade a Ghana for eye ya teseda no nkunim de no ekọ ade mo mo nti ende sa game no mo hu ne ma besi akọ na coach South Africa game no so approach ne be say o ko game no sense se be no de agu akwa ma betumi aboa na tese Ghana etu di nkunim e wo sa game no.
We're now going with the qualifier to the World Cup.
KASAPA.
Our first match we won, we have 3 points. They went there, they lost. They might be under pressure. And you can see it in a way that this could be a very big points for Sarawak. They need to get it. We also need to get a point. So it's a battle that when we are able to be clever and the things we want to do, we'll carry the day.
Coach CK akona na ate so de nsamna to just hwe game we de omufeni agro omani abere pop say nei nkunim de be kwa de ama the Black Stars of Ghana o say ayade a bibi oso mo ye biane ne ombeye no matumi awini na coach the last time opio South Africa was against Bafana for ya ema akwaje abana ba ko no ye AFCON qualify ema chese ne ene ne muka say chese nyade a South Africa for AFCON no be ko bi am waje afi omsem ene wasa akwa mu ene so ukwaje 3 points anasa ene so wafa baba ko e de ba be piem e Ghana.
To regards to the new coach, very experienced, well, good. I mean, he's done it. We've all seen it, but
KASAPA.
we're in a different generation, a different situation. It's unfortunate my friend lost his job because they lost or they didn't qualify, and so it's unfortunate. But we're coming here with a different idea, different mentality. Of course, when we came here, there were a lot of guys who were not in the squad. I mean, guys a chance to play, and I believe that they're ready, they're hungry, and they will show it on the field of play. Benedict.
Coach, just a...
I know Aaron Sama coach Aya Siki Akono editor. You see the last time I'm quite on
na a different coach but say nay ayade a new coach so na ho na obepiem a ayade na team no so asesa almost asesa internet de ene munga mu pa ebe yire se pop ebe se bentano ene omdu boani a kowa de kowa ne obewu no obewu internet de enya asanketo no nan pepepe na game no eba so na Kochito we de wakase ya South Africa form ne Zimbabwe ne boy na mum no ayade atese ne omko game no no obi antu kokosi ko obi antu anse ne onko game no koye tipenko officer South Africa for no omo under pressure into sa pressure no omo omo so omo ba besi Ghana for so ana.
We're now going with the qualifier to the World Cup. In our first match we won, we have 3 points. They went there, they lost. They might be under pressure and you can see it in a way that this could be a very big points for South Africa. They need to get it. We also need to get a point. So it's a battle that when we are able to be clever in the things we want to do, we'll carry the day.
Where any summer ko siki akono edi etuja na Kochito uko game no Ghana for do na nim say ene u keep players in bo hwa nya de obetumi di omakọ amatesa akwakoye nsem bebre ene play be say nsia kran tumi anko eye game no game akwakobo South Africa no say na so hu sa asemu yankasa coach.
Don't forget we invited a whole lot of players. 32, okay, and because we were aware of the situation, so we are well prepared. We knew that the English players might not come here with us because of COVID situation, and so we were prepared by way of coming here, and we knew exactly what will happen. So it's not going to be a complaint.
Also, never magana ni bia kra nwe ho. E so mnim ne besi dada. Omo ba no nim se sa players nya de omeba. Enti na o man ko bi ono coach no wada no ho so pa. Onim ne ombetumi aye. Na Kochito ye ntumi ama won ko wabra won ka COVID ho asem. David e na emfa. Na Kochito enei the English FA ne say eno ka wona ma Jordan ayu nim na and ya don man ntumi anko bi Jeffrey Slop nim na ntumi anko a. Chese ne English FA ne se nya don mama players no musi aka ho no akọ sa game ne bi enei ama aye wade so yakese. Na Kochito sa asem we odwe ho say nkofo mo ya hayo.
The whole issue has been a problem, not just me, for any other coach. Tomorrow you're coming because of you have a plan, and at the end of the day, you know what you're doing. The next time a player has a COVID or issues, and I don't know if CAF or FIFA is handling this very well. I don't know, because one may ask KASAPA. If we cannot bring our players here, can we play somewhere else? And so there's so many questions to answer. KASAPA. It's not making us comfortable, coaches. It's so difficult. We come under severe pressure from our nation. We have to win. This COVID issue is a big, major issue. I don't know if FIFA or CAF is handling the situation very, very well.
Osia yadia ayo how papa say nay ebinu metumi akasa ne place nkwaye momma osia ye how kase pa edemom nanso no ogidi ese FIFA ne CAF so nsem no ye se na betumi aboa na ma obi ahon enso atumi ahenha no na ma dwumadi coaches no any players ne di no niama akoye ede amoma ye de ahon nsem no atudwa ene anope Richard Ofori goalkeeper edema the Black Stars of Ghana no so ebopri bisa kwati ene wakwakope wa krom ho na woda wo de go na ho na wo ho na wo si wakan yina Richard say na wo si hu akansie no ene eye kansie mo ba die po Ghana fo ani dam so pass na ma me nsara mbaje ede aba moje anase niema abekọ se ede amam na Richard Ofori so enu nsema odijaye ni.
Yeah, this game is very important. It's not for only me, it's for the nation, because we know how the nation love the game. KASAPA. And then how important this game is for the nation, because we want to go to the World Cup. That's the stage that every player wants to play. So it's very important for the team and then for the nation. But I've played. I'm playing with a couple of the players. Most of the players I'm playing with them here, and then I know their qualities. They are very good. But at the end of the day, we are Ghana, so we need to show we are Ghanaian national team. And then the most important thing, we need to win.
Ose a game just the Ghana for yina kuma so pa. Na Ghana for ebe pese South Africa ho no ometumi agi mami ensa no ede aba. Eno echi ne ade one teams no players on babo no ono dodo na ono musi akantu onomu ye pa. A onim se enya me pena se nneema koya ema miensa na da so no omutumi e de ba be pie mu na bibia atumi akokama e de amomo na Richard wo kan say de we de yensa mi se o ne okike na akwase Ghana mo advantage o South Africa for so eno kre mo advantage o so na se mo ni advantage o so.
No, we can't say we have an advantage over them because at the end of the day, nowadays football has changed. Everyone know how to play. All the countries, I remember previous tournaments we went, AFCON, Madagascar, they perform. So it means every country can play nowadays. But it's just a matter of who wants it more. So I know my colleagues, and then we've been together for a couple of days, and then we want it badly. So at the end of the day, it's just a matter of.
No. Oparte say ha omu hia ma miensa no papa reach the phone out so kasa no. O say na football no bia nimbo. O hwe na Madagascar kra be the last AFCON e course a. Eno che football no bia nya mi no so mbi me ne obia te ball na senti. Game no mu kom de ontumi kasa omu advantage no South Africa for no so irisan say South Africa for no modem afi enseda enkonka but omu de omu resem say nema betumi akoye na nkunimde no akọ ede ama omu a. Odo won sama ba ena no pe ye de dam na the last time Ghana Asia, South Africa, where the World Cup qualifiers was way back 2005. I remember. I was that time now, FMB, and they are in Soccer City. I had there, Marty Wamwa, and a branch from Michael Listen, and she 2 goals here, the Black Stars of Ghana. Emma Omutumi, Eddie qualified for 2006 World Cup. And then, Sunday, Bessiako, 4 p.m. live commentary on KASAPA 102.5 FM. Yet, the Bramo, who surrounds and Bessie, Aqua, Internet, Tamukutu, yet in Sano, Eberbramo, Nabiaso, Aqua Kama. Yefwa, young Ramonian fans from Toss with an young call. MND Jaula, Upiema, ono, and a Premier League no committee no dano, Ukupim for no da, and only a business and now with the Yemiso. Hey, since we've been a match fixing Pahun Sensem. Now, Alaji, Wakakoda, a Premier League board, do not down. Send us who sounds and send me a course.
It's not good enough, as you know. Match fixing is not interesting anywhere in the world, especially the way they were fixed. That a player could just kick the ball into his own net, plainly, capriciously like that. It is not attractive to anybody, to any sponsor. And therefore, the GFA is taking steps at the highest level, at the criminal level, to ensure that the culprits are brought to book and that the right thing is done. And I'm sure before the league starts, we will do our very best about that. And the match fixing has to do with the betting syndicates. This is a notice to all the syndicates. If they don't get their acts together, we shall be in a position to get the law to go after them. Because they have no right to hack into our matches, infiltrate our matches, buy players to look the other way, buy players to score false goals so that others can win their bets. So I think this is an opportunity to the media to warn all the betting syndicates that we shall not have it anymore. And they have to be really careful about it.
Premier League board chairman Artis Kasa Alaji MND Jaula or Lepo and Artis Odin 72 so say nya see no de ne na homeche kra ne say player no nkasa tumi de no ho ne no bobo de to no anatrem se ne be ya say enye no otu aye betting companies in for say omunya no ye no ade a say omu game no pa na Alaji we de yense me say wa wuti Retamala United ne mo ba be pie mo Ghana Premier League no na say na ne be say akọ mo de nhihye egu akwama afide mo ba mo be ka na mporo matube agina masi akando do na nema akore nim de amawana.
The supporters and management and the board and all of us must come together to eschew violence and acts of intimidation that lead to disciplinary action against the club and that lead to loss of points, that lead to loss of respect for the club. We need to keep our position as one of the best clubs in Ghana, best respected, because this year we want to enter the league and perform well, get to the top and get into Africa. And the way to do it is that we must get it right, keep our standards at the highest level, and so that we can be recognized by Africa and the world.
KASAPA. I'm Andy Jawala no se hwe adeɛ baako edi omunya kɛse pa ne supporters ne no mo ko na kyese ne ene ne tetu omo point na kyese nsɛm bebre ɔse saa nsɛm nyina ne nei ɔmo ahwɛ sɛ saa nsɛm nyina no tubetwa ɔse IT bo ɔmo ba no ɔmo ma media grow ɔmo ba be make sure sɛ bibia bɛkɔ kama na IT wetu afa ne ntoma pefra ɔre won nsɛm no ededa no wie ne ebisa we de wayɛ pani a waba bɛ efe pani da adeɛ baako ɛsan so ha adwen sɛ yɛ coaches yɛ form kra ntuomka local coaches blasters na no isiki akono bosom bɛ sɛ nso yɛ ntuanka ɛdeɛ na wɔka fa asɛm wei so
I just spoke to the minister. He says, as far as he's concerned, nobody owes the sports council or the sports ministry or the GFA as at now. I'm sure the ministry was aware of the problems and steps have been taken to resolve those problems.
Ɔse minister say kyerɛ sɛ nyade ɛka bia wɔ hɔ na ndo ɔhwɛ sɛ bibia bɛkɔ kama na nneɛma atumi awie pɛ de ho nsɛm no ɛda mo Reverend Osekofi a legend or your former Santikoro former Blasters only ebisa Reverend na ne wa ultima Santikoro problem oni asa ketua problem no hu ni sɛ
na no metie boys bi na ba bia na efire no mani anye ho kra nti ma yɛ mekɔ akɔbɔ na na ma mekɔ akɔbɔ na ma sɛ pani etua bibi ama referee sɛ ye ni nti akɔtɔkɔ because of na na ya nti anye sɛ wo mpa ijai ɔmo nim kɔtɔkɔ wo yɛ player o ba ɛbɛ bitina wo bi ɔkɔgye bribe kɔtɔkɔ penalty ɔyɛ da bɔ sɛ wa bɔ dam ana mpanimfoɔ bi nso bɛdi kɔtɔkɔ sika ɔmo nyinaa hia ɔmo nyinaa nti ɔmo hwɛ ne kɔtɔkɔ ɔnyɛ football club ɛyɛ a complete religion ɔbɛsom a yɛyɛ na som kɔtɔkɔ yɛ nkɔpɛ japadeɛ wokɔsom na wie a sɛ bosom na di akyire sɛ deɛ na wɔnyɛ wɔnhyira memeti wei ɛwom sɛ manya hwee mfiri kɔtɔkɔ sɛ aburokyire kɔtɔkɔ nti na mankɔ ɔnso so ɛnhame koraa kɔtɔkɔ nti medidi da biaa memɛdidi akɔpem sɛ
Reverend Osekofi no so bedidi akɔpem sɛ obewu asante kɔtɔkɔ nti no wie ne ebisa Mariano Barreto yɛmpam no ana yɛma ne ntena hɔ
one year pɛdeɛ ɔmoma no wie na yɛ na contract no sɛ yɛ na sɛ yɛsuro na sɛ wote borɔfoɔ wonsuro buroni o nti 1 year no sɛ mmara da ho sɛ wantumi ɔbo bɛ matches bi na nya deɛ a ne mmɔdenbɔ so ani a mobɛtumi ayɛ na bibi ne nso so Johnson Smith sɛ team bi afa no ne adeɛ nneɛma bi wɔ a coaching no nso so yɛdi ne tiri o sɛdeɛ players ebinom ɛba kɔtɔkɔ ne ha sɛ ɔmo ntumi mmɔ no saa na coaching nso so ɛteɛ ɛrɛ hwɛ mɔrindo nti akyea ne mu yɛ ɔmo anyere wɔn mo deɛ ha saa yɛ no memo deɛ yɛnyɛ time deɛ ha sɛ yɛ bi adeɛ ɛtumi yɛ bi nti ɔmo nso so ɛkyerɛ sɛ kɔtɔkɔ no tete deɛ no ana da hɔ no ɛdin ne yɛnsesa no ɔmbɛtumi ayɛ
ɛno ɛne nsɛm a Reverend Osekofi ɔno ayɛ legend ɛde ɛto dwa ɔsɛ aka 1 year kwan nka ɔma Mariano Barreto ɛntena hɔ yɛnkɔ ama no Tony nsoro na ndra yade a Europe World Cup qualifiers ne bi ɛkɔ so Spain ɛhyɛ nan ɛma Georgia ɛntumi anhyɛ bi saa so ɛna Bulgaria ɛhyɛ Liechtenstein ka baako ɔma ntumi anti Italy ɛne ɛyɛ Switzerland game no ɛkɔyɛ 0-0 ɛwɔ hɔ saa so na Belgium ɛhyɛ mmiɛnsa ɛma ɛyɛ Czech Republic ɛtumi anti bi na no saa game no Abrante Lukaku ɛyade a kyerɛ sɛ yɛbɔ naba so after sɛ watumi ɛsi aka maako ha ɛde ama ɛyɛ ne team ɛyɛ Belgium no yɛbɔ naba so wɔsi aka ha ahyɛ goals maako aduosia nson 67 goals na watumi ahyɛ ɛde ama ne team England ɛhyɛ Honduras ɛhyɛ Andorra kanan ɛma ɔmo so ɔmo ntumi anti Poland ɛhyɛ San Marino kanso ɔmo tumi ɛtimo baako Germany ɛhyɛ ɛyɛ Armenia kanan nsia ama ɔmo ntumi anhyɛ bi na saa game no Abrante a yɛfrɛ no Manuel Neuer ɔne ne nua Thomas Müller ɛyade ɔmo so yɛbɔ ɔmo aba so sɛ ɔmo tumi asi akan ɔha ne akyire ɛde ama the Mannschaft ɛde German national team no ɛno ɛkɔ sendra okopem okomi bo so na nko se Brazil na Argentina bo na game no hunsam ama game no kwa yetwa so ya ntwa so ma no so entumi ama so Ecuador ene Chile game no kwa 0-0 Paraguay ene Colombia game no ekoye 1-1 Uruguay ese Bolivia kam enan mom tumi etimu ba ko CONCACAF Jamaica etena ho ama Panama se kam ense wantumi ante Costa Rica ta Mexico se ka ba ko no so entumi anto El Salvador omne Honduras game no ekoye 0 wama Africa so Kenya ene Rwanda koye 1-1 Gabon and Egypt ene so ekoye 1-1 and Nigeria ɛne Namibia Togo ne Namibia ɔhyɛ ka baako ma ntumi antene ɛbɛto aso no game baako ntumi ma so ne nyinaa ne sɛ mo kendra ɛyɛ ade a kyɛ sɛ wokɔpiam ɛwɔ Guinea ɛne eku akɔsɔ na nkɔ sɛ ɛyɛ Guinea ɔmo ne Morocco ɛbɔ nanso CAF ɛne FIFA issue statement sɛ ɛnom saa ne ɛkɔsɔ hɔ no ntino ɛnya ade a saa game no betumi aba so na nsisi a ɔmo yɛ ne sɛ ɔmo de nneɛma egu akɔ ɔmo monitor ɔmo yɛ paa ɛkɔpem sɛ hɔbɛdwo ɔnte sɛ hɔbɛdwo ne deɛ saa game no ɛnya ade a betumi aba so ɛne ne nsɛm a ɛbasa na there's a big game Cote d'Ivoire ne ɛyɛ Cameroon ɛbɔ I know Africa and I tell say the one seven no mamo and ano me mercy me dey Eric Kingsley ha and I'm on an 7 episode Bob 101 Ghana KASAPA Go TV no nya BTO KASAPA 102.5 FM one crime Radio 360 90.1 FM secondary takrade and in pattern ha any edin 7 na AC and ano pay na seke se nkoma Tony Adameja let's go kwanya kwa market for message me na no pem no na seke se pa nkoma Franco to no piapia mo nya bi hwe TV so na o hwe bi kama so eho na seke se pa nkoma Charles na Debra business manager KASAPA Go TV digital rasta ono eye programs manager ma KASAPA ene Go TV me kwe de bro ne ba for take over the Ghana Kasa to aso makramo.
Time to believe in you. We are changing, so should you. If you're dreaming, don't be afraid. And in the valleys, keep your head up high. Dare to dream with Puma drinks. Puma, yeah. Believe it, you can achieve. Puma, oh yeah. Clap your hands for the whole new vibe. Make we set the place on fire. Oh yeah, come alive.
Drinks, a whole new vibe. Another quality product from KASAPA.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Ebia na ope fufu, me de me petio zafi, woni jifugu ho pa. Kente na me pe o, utie high life. Me de gospel la na metie. Ebetumi aba se, ye njide enyepe. Ya amamre ni amane ense, ana sempo, ye mo nton baako, ana amanyoko baako. We nyina nkoda no. Ye nipa ene omai baako a ye nyina so ya asumdwe entitiepa ene kroye ye nsonson ye ma ye sronkom se ye nkakasa baako de ena ye mo nton baako nanso ye kroye wo ye nsoronko ye mu no hye ye den se ye mai Ghana betumpon a esese ye boa no ma ne nyini ne senti na se wonhu sensemoni bi ekoso wo man mu na etia ye mra ya asumdwe ana ye kroye mpo a Pomoden sa obebo aposifo amane yenkan hu se tumi wo baako yem na moma yemma Ghana enni kan wo ye BBM sankai boy free National Commission for Civic Education for asye ena asye a ehwe bambo ho nsem bochidom
KASAPA FM KASAPA FM.
TV
Right now, no pay ready. Yes, I am na. Ebro adwen ane ntiase so. Wotwa ye kanyina ya mayan ye ntwaka prede. Ya manu he. Ya no kura de beda na se kura ye ntimi. Enso asesabe. So na ni kuyan ho. Ye boni nyina chi. Wose wodo yen. Wo kan ye ho. Osumu, awiamu, ensu tobrem. Wose ye different ane ye fibam woni ye nenam. Wotwa ye kanyina awie no. One day and cat, Yanni Yesu cat. Nan's what you can you know, my end. Non quaben to say ye. Mamma Kasa John Anno pay. Non quaben a subbing previousa. Or certainly Atadia. Now was Satadia Moja Yamu. Atadia ye Jaman Watadia. Atadia ya chrono Atadia. Atadia ya woody Atadia. Atadia and your papa Bonia Tadia show. Non quaben about rotten in Atadia. Now what Yamma was Sabi say. Non quaben about rotten in Atadia. Yamma would Jamon Boniti Saw. Non quaben about rotten in Atadia. And Yamma will be a Sabi a brony by your team. Will be our Kumnipa. Will be our view of Yadia. Will be our one was say will be. Will be our say will be a Juma. Will be our Kobe who has some money Panawu. I don't know what Donna's know. Or Donna Yankupon Mayan. I KASAPA. Wabati as a force as soon as it be. Mr. Tinian Tadia, Menya Bonida. Yes, no one Yabanida. One you be one Chempana, one Kumnipa, one Mopo, one Chisikai, one Kuntokwa. One say will be a Juma. One you will be Hong Kong concern. And tonight you're Tinian Tadia and say yes. And at the Bonya for Tadi saying. Ya kumnipa, ya Chisikai, ya Kuntokwa, ya the and say will be a Juma. Or rotten in Yatadia and the Maya. And Nankikaya Tadia Moja will more just say, and Wuji and Kwa. Papa Panamaikan who has seminar pay. It's not easy. Some will be a 1 year bonnet, no send if it are well. Now what Tadia Yefin Wajiash. No, I can't tell was a court material can you now. It's not easy at all. But my main cancer means no. Papa be no what I'm for pa. Nadam for no cod nan crana. Nadam for no kumnipa. No when you see capino and yan home. A branch and a cohort catcher and Adam for the said. Sa a more Janisika ya wunya. And ya the papa and teacher home. One here police for Becho Daco. Tiania Pao. Ampa or corporation Kokumnipa. Now Kumnipa ya war banner police for Shiano. And or can it him say, Madame Fee catch them so police betchman. I try not to say, big Jania Conadam for the chain. To Mirkasa, Johnny Conadam for the chain. What could do Nadam for Chen and Adam for the Bisan said, I didn't Mirka then I do a bahay. As some catch them, some catch them so police betchman. I'm paying Pama Kokumnipa, police for the match, and Jebia Kumura. And to me, trouble be a Missican Majapadian in our mamma. Put him down Adam for the air. Nadam for the when he did not catch them and say, Atadina Mojayam no Romamin said. Or Adam for any was a mentation. Was it a tardin one Mojayam Romamin said? Name Matadia Hinye mun Mamma Fama. And your police for anybody Mojayam. Sandy Panon Betchano. I'm paying Passy Mamma. Or one of Bob no Murem. Or Murem and a dump for now 1 year Bonedano. Now dump for now won't come Nipadan. Now dump for now will tone of Fusse Jani Pokum. I want fun. And I'm so watching a Tadia Shinton. Or no near China Genecoy. Now walk as some of her and him catcher and he said. Sam or Tadia Masha Moja Tadia Minkum Nipe. Yentia Miji and said, a person was so subai. No, we are tinning your brabo. And it's tinning your
atade na mede aso sa wo mogya atade na magye ano na Yesu Kristo ye maaye ana no pede mpesa me ka kiro nyina se wo wu agye ye nkwanko ade a ye motene ne abrabo mede ade bono hene ba fa wu a eye Ghana Kasa dwumadie on KASAPA 102.5 Ago TV Prisamre yakopem se no nkono bebo ma sade yesa me somo energy level is high am se nyankopon ahode ma wo na me se nyankopon se sa tene ne atade a wode ahye ye no yeso be ho adwuma ma and tell somebody this morning you are special and extraordinary. Me patro catch you be say we are special. We are extraordinary. Everything yanko poetry kan nyina ma ye. Obi a yansre no, obi ananke adi bone, yes ananke ne hwan. Anke na mananke yesre yan. E moja pram yan. Adwene bone we ntimi ekita seka ekita tu odi awu. Wo se dabi tene ne atade no monye. Mo bone atade no magye mawu agye mo nkwa. So I'm not so see the kind of pain to my dear brown and pay.
KASAPA 102.5 FM. Ajibabia.
Right, I'm not so see the kind of pain to my dear bro. I will Ghana Kasa Jumadie so. I will KASAPA 102.5 Ago TV. I've been on live on Facebook. I am KASAPA 102.5 FM. Don't to be an hobet mediachi. About your Facebook hobet mediachi. I am Bono Hene Bafo like a page in a share. Send a bell on your subit mania biare. And I am come a age in a delay. MMDC yes. Mampain and I don't call Kufado call a contomra. Was say I'm not sure any war a contomra chrimwa. DC are not war hodadano. We bet me na ye juma. Or in a safata says your money DC into no. Wakadia and Yanuano. But I said now, districts are hodor, municipalities are hodor, metropolitans are hodor. Ye need a buying and paying for Wumua. One better na ho aye juma. And the question is, sir, abusome pari and watching. I yent to me man from a monk or districts. Some monk ye jumano. A day in Kwan a borso. A day na air day my yen. Say local governance, no. You bet me a sum in high esteem. Nipa ne ni hosa ye nin crofo met me represent yen. Local level na. Sika ne ni hosa say ya pow MMDCs omukwa ye nya sika mo mfa nya adwumenti no e ma ye empower mo ye ntwen se benya sika ansene mo makwa na say ya kansa mampan na nado asha se bubodin a dibia no ho ababonten fast as sacred tianie fast as sacred dibia no ho ababonten sa mampan ni kwa kontomra na wo kasa na wo kase emra sebedwani no wa kontomra se DC na wo ye adwuma no na adwuma so ani nti no yama ne nto adwuma so a it doesn't mean say wabodin say obi ye DC and MCA ya wo lista e babontin e kire se mampan na bo asomasi wabenten say won commensrim krokase we mu na won koda no I said now CEO so cry nyamie ye Chief Executive Officers there, ye nyamye. Board ahodo there, ye nyamye ye abosome wotwe. By concentration on our local governance. Enkronkuma mamuo, sign a betimi akonanim. Adan ye beye, na ye pagya kronkuma no, na timi atumpon. That is the most important question I'm asking this morning. Sa local governance concept no. After no pa ye local governance no, ay simple. Say a mamono entran crying. Niankasa mampaini tinkran. And mampaina what tinkran no will be a wasampa, mampaina betre. Ni DC, mampaina betre, your mope. I know I up bottom approach. But a mamono a bottom up approach. In a sense, you know, my young pe will be non representing mampaino. I was a sampa ho, drobo ho, tamale ho. Medina ho, Adenta ho, dɔme kwabenya hɔ yɛmpɛ wɔ bi na wɔn represente mampanyini no sɛde bɛyɛ saa nipa no so bɛtumi apagya saa mpɔtam hɔ na mpɔtam no matumi agyina ne nan so concept a ɛma yɛde local governance no ɛba yɛ na no concept no devolution of power kwasi broni bɛka devolution of power yɛka devolution of power yɛmmubu amamuonum kakra na yɛnkyekyɛ ayɛ aborɔfo simple anaa aborɔfo no yɛnte aseɛ concept no yɛnte aseɛ anaa kwasi broni sɛ ɔka devolution of power tumi ne kita nipa baako ɔno a na yɛ bibiaa ɛne ɛsi dabi yɛayɛ mmara enti tumi no a ɛkita no yɛmmubum na yɛnkyekyɛ bi na ɛnkɔ krom na ɔmo hɔ no so atumi aboa ma mpuntum akɔ so abosome nwɔtwe 8 months yɛte hɔ yɛ den NDC bɛtena so 5 months ne yɛntumi nyɛ obiaa yɛkaa ne sɛ ɔmo nkɔ so na montena ase na monyɛ adwuma which ɛne yɛ mmara ne nkɔ ɔmo tenure of office abawie yɛ wo MMDCs no ɔmo tenure of office abawie yɛ ɛyɛ mfinhyia 9 enti after 4 years no deɛ mmara ne ka nyinaa ne sɛ yɛbɛ return nipa no a yɛ maintain nipa no na ɔnyɛ adwuma sɛ yɛntumi return maintain nipa no so a yɛma ne nkɔ ne yɛmpa foforɔ a wɔbɛba abɛyɛ adwuma ɛdɛn ne si yɛ ho kwan saa ɛne wode wɔne kyerɛ bupe wokɔ bupe a ɔmo bridge asɛe ka nkɔ ka ma ɛwɔ bupe and because yɛne DC yɛne MC wɔ bupe enti nipa a wɔbɛgyinam ame ayɛ bridge ɛde ama amanfoɔ wɔ bupe ka bɛkɔ ka bɛba no saa nipa no ebi ne hɔ enti amanfoɔ wɔ bupe ɔmo struggle bridge asɛe nipa nkɔ nipa ma yɛwɔ DC yɛwɔ MC a wɔntumi nyɛ adwuma biara lame duck MMDCs and yɛkita wɔ man Ghana mu na ɛdɔm kumaa no madi ɔmo ho yaw they are the weakest mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ a ɔmatena mmarahyɛbadwafie akɔ aba NDC mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ ɛyɛ the weakest deɛ ɛnya ne na yi 137 no they are the weakest nɔkora yɛ baako pɛ they don't hold the government to account biribiara ne yɛ deɛ ɛyɛ se deɛ MMDC sacha o wobɛhu na mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ NDC mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ na ɛsere yɛnkasa ɛnso yɛka local government concept a obi agye tom sɛ amamuo no ɛsɛ kyikyɛm enti yɛgye tom sɛ yɛkyikyɛm no ɛdɛn na ayɛ deɛma mampanyin nanado sɛ ɔbɛbobɔ din ɛnɛtɔ no bi a yɛ constitution no medwene ho a mente ase menim nkurɔfoɔ a kɔtena ase yɛ constitution no yɛmfakta nɔɔma bebree appointment biaa yɛsɛ mampanyini enti yɛ reserve appointment ni binom ama mampanyini a aboro mampanyini no so IGP yɛsɛ mampanyini EC chair yɛsɛ mampanyini military mampanyini hwan mampanyini CEOs mampanyini MMDCs mampanyini but about local government concept no a enka yɛnyan ma amanfoɔ wɔn mpɔtamu ɔmo ampeki nipa a wɔbɛyɛ DC MC so simple mampanyin tenkran ento ano mampanyin no tenkran no ɔbɛyɛ de akɔ western region akɔntɔmara na wahu obi sɛ asoma so ɔbɛnten a wɔ akɔntɔmara no betuma yɛ adwuma ne nti no bɛyɛ mpeki no ɔnyɛ DC and MC ba sɛ yɛ gya ma amanfoɔ wɔn mpɔtamu na peki ɔmade a enka yɛn travel nuru baabi a yɛduri yɛto aba wie ya yɛto mampanyin de wie ya yɛto aba yɛyi DC yɛyi MC yɛne yɛkɔ no puntumi ɛkɔ so now sɛne yɛsi tie nie contract biara ni hɔ a substantive contract biara ni hɔ a saa caretaker MMDCs no wɔn bɛtumi di wɔn nsa ahyɛ aseɛ enti sɛ mechanized borehole ɛna kurom hɔfoɔ nom na asɛe a DC wɔntumi nka ho hwee wɔntumi nya ho hwee wɔfold ne arms no ɔte hɔ ɛna bosome taxpayers money yɛde tua ne ka ne tana abawie ya enso ye the taxpayers money etua ne ka and nokore bom no ye mpese bɛka kyerɛ yɛn ho sika na bi ne hɔ yɛ ho akyerɛ yɛn a yɛ ni sika enti ya paw DC ya paw MC wɔn kɔ no wɔde dan na ɛkɔ yɛ adwuma family ni hɔ enti okoduru hɔ kra no a wɔntimi nya adwuma bia ne sent no yɛn mo ɔmo nya abotre kakra na yɛn twɛn yɛnyɛ sika yɛyɛ saa appointment na ma ɔmakɔ yɛ adwuma yɛne kuroma ɛna local government ministers ne bi di ntorɔ dodo ministers ne bi nka nokorɛ political class no omo nka nokre wonya ba bi si wi a ono ne ho ato parochial interest selfish interest watimi achieve ne interest ne say wobenya ba bi ahye wobenya sika didi adi ahwe ne ma wasisi aden akese na wodi ntura gu Ghana fo anim ase political class no mu interest no na nka den na beba ma local government minister before am rasebejafo be ko break wo be run ban yin rasebejafie no akoka kira manfo say list na ready MMDC's list local government minister ne kan me bo a wo mra hasisi a wo say MMDC's list are ready ya dia mama mpanyin na nadon kokufado say one for list ne mra bonten e ono na dwuma ya man sa tumi no mandate no o kita the call mandate say wo be your appointment but oni amanfo na eye enti yanom de enim no yaye ni nyina awie e de mama mpanyin na nado yaye vetting yaye bibia awie listen no mpanyin no listen he na she pass anana local government minister no entrone na there bi na wo di a kire Ghana for sa listen no ho a e dey ni delay John Boadu Chocho for Painima MPP Amayoko recently yaba bontin be tu bia say mampanyin na nado tu kwan MMDC's list are ready. Enti mampanyin be duru ya e be hyase abobodin do be DC wa do be MC wa John Boadu am kan kire yen e yan tro de ye di kire yen ho ana say ye kan keke ne ya kan to agum sa we have the men NDC betena konwa so a we have the men ya wan perform betima ye adwuma MPP betena konwa so a we have the men ya wan perform betima ye adwuma the men omo wahin political class ni mra no mo makere yen NDC for nsem hunu MPP nsem hunu omudi we have the men men na wahin a omo ye adwuma de asom yen ana ye wo men no but ye mpese ye befa wo mo betima ye adwuma ye pe wo na beba be bo my Ghana form ye pe mo beba be be public person no ma yisika die enti no ye ntwan na ye search true na ye mpa wo na betima yen ya pede ama yen si ye ndisika ene ne ye twan ade na si ye ho kwan se asset now ye ntimi mu bodin am obi nko so kwa DC na MCA ni ate saade we ho a ni ake no atuma ni ahwe ne sa ebi mu kwan asai our district bi ka ma afomfo kodom no ba wi ase be frafom abakurum kra no ayasem tunu ba no ho and eseye na yo DC yanka anya hwe ye benya grade amana kodwu kwan ama nuane aba and then nuane boss na esi aduru o man mu no say ya me ni ana ho ni etena ho na political class ni dada yen yen say go the boy and no man nyina ye NDC ho da bia unnecessary comparison MPP about what na konya so 4 years woni amanfo bi na ye adwuma almost 7 is MMDCs and san crofo no wontimi en search true en hu say so me so bentia me pa no